This is the same pool. This is Slowking and Larfen, and Slowking off to a strong opening.
Yeah. This is an interesting matchup because, honestly, there's lots of situations where Sheik can outrange Falco up close.
Right.
And, Falco, despite, the perception of him being a relatively quick character, Falco's more about making your opponent feel slow than actually being fast himself.
Yes. That's such a good way to put it. I think about that all the time, how like when you're playing Falco at his peak, you feel really fast, but you really aren't. It's not like the same kind of speed as Fox, and it's exactly what you described, which is it's the zone control from your lasers, from your enormous hitboxes. I think it all comes together really nicely.
So Slowking with a bunch of really solid setups there. Got a lot of damage, and his edge guarding was pretty clean.
Yeah, it's tough to it's tough to gimp Sheik, but Slowking trying to make it happen.
The little delay also to avoid the needle was pretty good, and Larfen goes for the same needle setup. Doesn't work out the second time either.
Yeah. He also traded on clanked on the side B, so his down smash didn't kill.
That's true. Means he was a little too slow on down smash.
A lot of little pieces of Larfen's edge guarding not coming together, so gonna be looking for that. All right. Love a forward smash.
I feel like even though Topkins was the run-through, crouch forward smash behind, especially with Sheik has kind of become synonymous with Topkins.
Yeah.
In general.
I mean, he deserves it, right?
I agree.
Sure.
I still don't understand how Topkins does all he does.
I think that's like one of the greatest honors in Melee that you can have, is having a move or a sequence named after you or associated with you. It's one of the things I think that makes our game really unique. There's a lot of them.
Yeah, that's true.
There are other games that have them, but it's like, we got 4 or 5.
Ooh. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Slowking's really been unrelenting, not really letting Larfen escape the corner.
Yeah, even right there, that sequence, I love that he started to threaten going forward, then he did the wave dash back immediately, kind of caught himself. He let Larfen hang himself in the corner and waited till his opponent made the mistake rather than he made the big read.
Oh my god, trade. That almost looked like a Yoshi super armor trade.
Oh Larfen. No. The pause. He's smiling, but that was a very fast pause.
It was
very fast.
The smile was preceded by some pained expressions. So
yeah.
All right, he's taking a little break though, a little breather to recollect himself. Think about.
Larfen looks like he would write an excellent novel.
I'd read it. What would it be about?
I hope it's about getting reads on Slowking. Because that first game was a little bit of trouble for our Sheiky friend.
It felt a lot like a lot of the setups that Larfen's gone for. They're kind of a little more suited for, how do I say this without sounding insulting, but a skill tier lower than Slowking's.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the setups like down smash on shield technically is unsafe, especially with a new tech that Chuck discovered, where you spot dodge the first hit on reaction of down smash. You can just punish it directly.
Sheik's down smash?
Yeah. You can just punish it immediately afterwards. Yeah. But there's lots of things that he's going for, and he's...
I love that sequence right there. He did the power shield. He was ready to power shield again, created that threat, and then just kind of muscled his way through Slowking's pressure to get the grab. That was really intelligent. Oh, okay. Meteor cancel.
Larfen has had so much trouble getting out of the corner, right?
Yeah.
Slowking's... Oh my god. He has his vice grip on the corner where he just, just lets Larfen Sane shield and move backward.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
They're rolling. Larfen with... This is where he struggled so much. He just can't get it done until he's at really high percent. And if you're Sheik, when you have the Falco or the Fox off stage, if you can't make that your bread and butter, you're going to have a hard time in the matchup.
Yeah, he's gone for a lot of single needle edge guards, things like that. They haven't quite worked out. Slowking's worked around them pretty well. And his shortens have been really, really precise.
Oh okay, we trade those, but I think that's good for Larfen.
Yeah, that is. I assume Slowking expected to make it back on the stage. But
yeah. He dipped a little bit too low with the shine.
But you can see Slowking knows that Larfen wants to go for the... He wants to catch his delay now.
See, Larfen, he gets the first 3 hits of what could be a super sick sequence, and then just the one tech error, and it makes it really tough. Good dash dance.
Oh.
Okay.
Some shine.
Slowking's response.
Yeah, I haven't really seen any extended punish sequence from Larfen, but I know he can do them as a thing.
Yeah, I agree. Nice. And now we're into that zone where he has a lot of trouble finishing off the stock. Okay.
Oh, gets the...
Wow.
Edge cancel.
We're into Zelda.
So I feel like in that situation, as Falco, you could probably go for a down throw or something to try to get the kill, because Zelda's pretty light. Oh no, what happened?
That's pretty standard Sheik stuff that Larfen just drops. But he comes right back down with a vengeance, and it's last stock in Game 2. Larfen fighting for his life, but both of these players looking a little sloppier in this game than Game 1.
That's for sure.
Especially Slowking, I think.
Yeah. Larfen seems to still trying to find his footing, right? He's trying to figure out exactly what subs he can go for and what he can't.
All right.
Oh, no.
Slowking. That DI might be kudos.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Sayonara, aloha, Larfen. Goes down 2-0. Second seed in his pool, so he's still expected to have a good run here, but it's Slowking that does exactly what we'd expect him to do as the first seed. He wins. That's pretty good. I think I liked how Slowking played in the corner, especially. We gave him a lot of compliments on that. I think he also went for some neat stuff off stage. He had great recoveries. Some of those were benefited by the fact that Larfen just was missing and having trouble covering options. I'm not sure where to put it on like who gets the blame and who gets the credit.
Right. Larfen definitely looked a little rattled. Like he wasn't expecting to play someone so solid initially. And after Slowking stuffed his first couple of options, Larfen kind of clammed up and wasn't sure what to do.
A single tier for those